Hi, I'm Maddie Orton for Metro Focus. If you were a kid or had one or even a grandchild that watched TV in the 1990s, you likely know Bill Nye the Science Guy. Through quirky humor and cool experiments, Nye broke down complicated concepts and made learning fun. Nye is now back on the small screen hosting the new Netflix show Bill Nye Saves the World, but in true Bill Nye fashion, that's not all he's up to. Bill is not only back in living rooms all across America, he's also the subject of the new documentary aptly titled Bill Nye Science Guy, in which he opens up about who he is and what drives him now. Let's take a look.
It was really the 1990s. I wanted to make young people excited about science again. Science! Science Guy show is over. I got to move on to something bigger. Nowadays, I'm talking to adults, and I'm not mincing words. Climate is changing. It's our fault. We got to get to work on this. This is where we see the smoking gun.
This is raising sea level. This is drowning Miami eventually.
My dad's big thing was leave the world better than you found it. My drive to do all this is from my parents. I try to be worthy of them.
Joining me now is the science guy himself, Bill Nye, and filmmaker David Alvarado, who co-created the documentary. Bill and David, thank you for being here.
It's great to be here.
So let's start off with the documentary itself. You really open up about who you are, so the man behind the man. And I know that you have said previously that Bill Nye is such a fantastic subject because people know him, but they don't know him. Right. Why did you, Bill, decide to open up about your personal life this way and what your focus is now?
Well, they tricked me. I signed a release, or whatever it's called, and they started just being around all the freaking time. These are guys that grew up watching the Science Guy show, right? As you did. Mm-hmm. And you just thought it would be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Jason and I, the other director, were always curious because we always felt like we knew Bill just from spending so much of our childhood watching him. But then there's a person behind that persona. And of course, we discovered that the person behind the persona is the person that he's personifying. So there's an interesting, Bill's a professional actor who's portraying himself. And so there's this interesting, for us as documentary filmmakers, it's interesting to dive into that. And so that's a little bit what the film explores.
You did also talk about your parents being a major driver of your interest in bettering the world and getting involved in science, which I thought was really interesting. And you said your mom was involved in World War II in breaking codes.
Yeah, oh yeah. So I didn't write this book. It's none of my business. It's called Code Girls. It just came out this month. And the authorix took a sentence to mention my mom. It's about the big women that worked on the Enigma code, this notorious Nazi code. Meanwhile, my dad was a prisoner of war for almost 4 years. So these people, I just think about this all the time. People of that generation grew up with a different view of the United States and the government, and we're all in this together. And we have to work together to accomplish great things, and sacrifices are going to be required, and let's go. It made quite an impression on me.
David, I want to ask you, mentioned that you watched Bill Nye growing up.
That's right.
What was it like working on the documentary with him?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, when I watched KERA, Channel 13, PBS there, and so, you know, it instilled in me this love of science that later, I think, developed into being a science documentary filmmaker. And so, yeah, I mean, to be with Bill and like film with him, and you know, we went to Greenland together to film some science up there, and like it was just like this amazing trip.
And speaking of Greenland, one of the primary focuses of the film, of course, is speaking with skeptics of climate change and of evolution. You travel to Greenland and you look at what's happening there as far as research is concerned. The timing of this, I think, probably couldn't have been better for you guys, right?
Well, it would have been better before the last presidential election, probably. Mm-hmm. But everybody, you watch the film, we go to Greenland, this is where they pull up the ice. They're looking at ice that's tens of thousands of years old, which traps ancient atmosphere. It is overwhelming, incontrovertible evidence of human-caused climate change. Like, let's go, you guys, everybody, let's get to work.
I mean, you speak a lot in the film about, I think, what seems to bother you the most, in the film anyway, is how this affects science education. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, so if we, the United States, nominally the world's most influential culture, which rose to economic preeminence through dint of invention and science and innovation. And to have that country, this country, now abandon that scientific tradition is heartbreaking for me.
So what would you both like to see come from the film's release?
That we change the world, that the United States embraces renewable energy, providing clean water and access to the internet to everyone on Earth, raising the standard of living of women and girls, and we change the world.
I'd like to see people across the political spectrum stop making decisions for ideological reasons. You know, I mean, when we talk about facts, we should be talking about evidence and reason, and I think the film explores that line in this very subtle way where you can easily talk yourself into thinking that climate change isn't real if you put your emotional needs in an ideology. But if you put your needs in facts and evidence, I think you'll see that climate change is real.
Well, I will say those are high marks to reach, but I think if anybody can do it, I think you two can. Bill, David.
Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yep.
For more details on Bill Nye Science Guy, check out metrofocus.org.